Hello, this is my speedrun for the Unevolved category of the Forgotten Land demo. If you've seen any of my NG Plus speedruns, the only difference is the Gorimondo fight, so I'm going to try to not repeat myself too much here. If you want more detail about the movement and strats in the run, I'll link my other two commentated videos in the description below. I was having trouble getting past the Kabu on top of the building, so I went back to dodging to get around this Cappy here. I don't know if it's actually faster or if it just spawns the Kabu later, but it's much easier to slip in front of it this way, instead of having it completely block my path 90% of the time. That area was one of my biggest reset points, but it's been a lot more consistent ever since I switched back to dodging past the Cappy. The car section is pretty much an auto-scroller, so there's not much to say about it. I've been getting really aggressive with how early I spit the foxes here. You can spit them well before the next one spawns and still be able to hit it. I recently found out you can actually buffer this dodge here. I like to start holding one of the shoulder buttons as soon as I free Elfalin, and then if you press up on the control stick somewhere around the end of the dance and hold it there, Kirby will dodge as soon as he gains the ability to move. It seems like if you don't skip Elfalin's dialogue quickly enough, this will fail, but I'm not totally sure about that. Everything in level 2 is the same, so I'm going to start talking about the Unevolved Gorimondo strat that I use. I tested as many different strategies as I could think of, but it was clear pretty early on that Powerless was going to be fastest for the first phase of Gorimondo. I found out it is possible to get a triple star off of Gorimondo's regular slap attack, although it's quite difficult. If you're fast enough, you can even get a double star afterwards, meaning that you can get 2 triple stars and 2 double stars from just 2 of his slaps. This does just barely enough damage to get Gorimondo into phase 2. Unfortunately, Gorimondo's attacks are random, but on the bright side, it's very likely that you'll get 2 slaps first. Consistently pulling off this fast Gorimondo phase 1 was incredibly difficult, and it took me a long time to get it even once. I had to spend a few days practicing just this fight before I was able to attempt any decent runs. Right here I didn't manage to get the insta-kill with Turtle Skip like I did in my NG Plus world record, but I'm not overly worried about it. Back to the Gorimondo fight. Powerless wasn't very good for phase 2, since you have to wait for him to finish spinning before you can attack at all. I tested all 3 abilities, and they were all able to defeat him before he finished his spin, but Sword ended up being the fastest by a small margin. All of the abilities were reasonably even, but if I remember correctly, Bomb was the second fastest, and Ice was the slowest. Even getting lucky with Gorimondo's attacks in the first phase and executing it correctly, I still have to rely on RNG one more time. There's no way to beat Gorimondo quickly without taking damage here, so I just have to hope my ability doesn't get knocked out of me so I can finish the run. Luckily for me, Gorimondo only killed 1 run before I got this one, which I'm pretty happy about. I'm satisfied with my times in both categories, so I probably won't be running this much more, and I'll wait till the full game comes out. I might dabble in doing 100% runs a bit, but I probably won't take those very seriously. I recently made a video explaining all the different turtle skips and how to do them, so I'll leave a link to that in the description if you're interested. It'll probably take me a while to route the game, so it might be some time before I do full game runs, but when I do, I will see you there. As always, thanks for watching.